It's been over 2 weeks since I really was able to do more than just cut the water on. Unfortunately, it rained while we were camping and got back from camping, so the garden got a nice little douse. So, quick update, or try to be quick. The purple perillas are blooming, going to seed. The sweet potatoes were not hurt by the neglect. I don't know what's being produced. I mean, we had sweet potatoes growing in clay at the other place where I couldn't even dig them out, but they managed to grow, and they would break because they didn't get fat, of course. They were skinny, but they went down deep into the clay. Let's see. My sage definitely needs good watering, but my hose is broken, so I need to replace that. The eggplants are surviving. I don't know how, but the bugs are not as bad. They're still here, but they're not as numerous after I did the diatomaceous earth. The okra's thinned out. The fat leaves, like you see on this front plant, they've all gotten thin looking on the rest, and maybe that was from letting some of the okra get big. I did a harvest just now. Probably most of them are too tough. A few of them may be edible raw, but I'm going to dehydrate them. And my perilla. When I put them in the water, I cut some to take on our camping trip, and to experiment I cut some prior to leaving on the camping trip, and if I took it in immediately, but they started wilting and the stem had closed off really quickly. So I cut it again, and it immediately perked up. And that stem is still in the water, same water, I hadn't changed it. And it's growing new leaves on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and pinch. That's not gonna work. But since we're moving the hose on the end, that's not laying straight, so I gotta maneuver it, get it watering over here so these won't die. But I immediately put the ones I took on the camping trip into a vase, a pitcher, and my sister was able to take them to Florida with her. So this stuff does fine inside, so it was nice because we were able to just pick leaves off of it as we needed it, and because I don't know how stores do it, that you can buy packages like this of leaves about this size, and they don't turn brown, but I've noticed that within 4 or 5 hours of me just taking a leaf off and washing it and setting it aside, they'll start oxidizing and turning brown and not so pretty. So maybe there's something to learn, but if I just take the whole stem in and put it in water, I can pick the leaves as I want and wash them right then, right before each use. The melons have pretty much died out. I got one more melon in here and a few small ones, but there's actually a watermelon. Can you believe it? Here it is, September 20th? I had to think about the day. It's about 4 feet across. Look at that. And this container, I've told my husband to not harvest, let these okras go to seed. So they've been going, some of these have been on here for about 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks maybe. See, we still got bugs. I've not done anything with any of my strawberries for 3 weeks. So they are producing. See all those runners? They've all gone crazy. I gotta pull the amaranth, pigweed, whatever. Pull those things out of there. And I need to get some more compost. Another volunteer purslane. But all these strawberries They're doing great. Those in particular are doing really well because they're within the circle of 2 of the sprinklers. And I quit fighting with that one, so I just went ahead and moved it over there so that'll get the Perillas well. And I harvested all these. See, they're still flowering. Look at that. A wasp. I'm just picking that up. But I think she found something she wants to get. The lemongrass is doing great. And the ginger, I won't be harvesting. I need to put them into bigger planters. Probably one of the square flats, the bus pans. And these figs weren't getting enough water on that back side, so I moved them over here. And some of them dropped. That one, it looks like it's going to leaf out again. And look how tall this one, first year planting. But these are all the ones I did not follow the instructions to and just planted them. And they're fruiting already the first year. Those, none of the ones I followed the instructions to. I mean, those were all short. And now they're big, but none of them produce fruit. So that's kind of interesting, just learning. I may have lost 1 or 2 with the chestnuts, or I may be able to get them back. The lavender, they're doing good, doing really well. Need to get the clover has really taken over. The sorrel, not clover, has really taken over on this pot. So hopefully in the next couple of days I can spend more time out here. So that 2 weeks of serious neglect. Still doing well. Thanks for watching.